All right, so according to the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, in 2024, Americans alone lost $500 million to work from home scams.
Yeah, and we are going to look at some of these work from home scams in detail and take a look at their red flags so that you don't become one of these statistics too.
Yep. All right, let's check this out.
Hey guys, it's Paula Natasha with Nomadic-AF. Today we are looking at work from home jobs and how they're probably scams.
Most likely scams. So, as digital nomads and as travelers and as house sitters, we're members of many international groups on Facebook.
Yeah, nomad groups, expat groups,
Yeah,
all of
it.
that.
Every single day, not just one or two posts come in, dozens. How do I work from home? Does anybody have a lead for jobs on work from home? I want to work from home. I'm telling you, dozens of these
Yeah,
posts.
it makes sense, but
the problem is these people are so desperate that scammers are taking advantage of this desperation for a work from home job, and they're making a killing. They are fleecing people looking for work from home jobs.
It's really sad and really scary, but people are, and you don't have to be an idiot to fall for these scams. And we're going to show you the red flags for sure that you need to look out for. But first, we're going to talk about the individual scams themselves. So definitely stay till the very end because we'll talk about all of the red flags that will tell you, yes, this is probably a scam.
Yeah, and the reason these red flags are so important is because these scammers are getting so good at making these opportunities look like real opportunities that you've got 1 or 2 feet inside of the scam before you realize it's a scam.
Yeah.
So that's why we're going to go into these red flags later is you might be getting close to dishing out money or being taken in this scam and not even realizing it until you see these red flags.
And a lot of the scams, the work from home scams, are formulaic as well. So they follow a certain formula that is, once you know this formula, you can spot almost any scam because you know the red flags.
All right, so we're going to cover things like check overpayment scams and data mining scams and crypto scams. The bad part about all this is you're not going to know you're in the scam until these red flags start to pop up because they could look like a real legitimate job and then they ask for money.
Yeah, these scammers are good,
guys. They're really good. So we're going to tell you the scam, but you got to be really careful when you're applying because these scammers are so good. You've really got to be on top of your game more so than they are.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at these fake job scams first, and then we'll get into the red flags to look for.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first job scam is a fake check or overpayment scam.
Yeah.
Well, I've covered scams for years now, and one that's been around for a while is the overpayment scam, often associated with fake remote job offers.
Now, what makes this so insidious is
it's an umbrella.
It's an umbrella. It could cover any number of jobs. You know what I mean? You could be a secret shopper. You could be data entry. You could be a review writer.
Yeah.
This could be for anything, but here's the gist of it is they're going to say, like, here's some money.
Yeah.
Like, go buy all these supplies. Here's a check.
Yeah.
Go buy all your supplies.
Yeah, and here's a check to cover those supplies.
And more than cover it.
Yeah.
It's for more than the amount.
Yeah.
There's, right now, we're not going to talk about red flags, but that already should have been a red flag.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happens is, like, here's a check for, like, $500. You need this software and this computer and this whatever.
And it turns out this stuff costs you $50 and they want their $450 back.
And you would be surprised at how many people fall for this.
Yeah.
So you take their cashier's check, which is fake, but they won't know, you won't know that yet.
Yeah.
You deposit it into your account. It initially clears.
Yeah,
what is that?
It shows a pending.
Pending, yeah. And so it shows pending, but the money's there.
Mm-hmm.
You buy your shit and you take the rest of the change and you send it back to them
for reimbursement.
Now they won't want a cashier's check. They'll want a gift card. They'll want crypto. They'll want an irreversible amount of money.
Yeah.
And you're screwed.
That you can't get back.
And you're screwed. You've just been had by a fake check overpayment scam. The bank in a week or two will find out that's a fake check.
Yeah.
And they'll deduct it from your account. So you've already paid them and the bank is taking your money. So you lost twice.
Yeah, and this umbrella work from home scam can, again, be a ton of different jobs. But yeah, if someone's trying to give you a check,
anytime money comes in the opposite direction, if you're sending money out, it's a fake job scam.
Don't pay to work, guys.
Nope. All right, so the next big job scam that's out there that a lot of people are falling for is this reshipping scam.
Find that out until it's too late.
I thought it was going to be worth it because I get to work from home, and this is fantastic.
DeMaio thought he had found the perfect job online as a logistics specialist for a commerce website.
My responsibility was to repackage everything, and then I uploaded a shipping label off of their website.
Sounded good, but Daniel was actually caught in the middle of a sophisticated reshipping scheme.
A package will get shipped to you.
This is your job, right? This is what you're hired to do.
You're hired to have stuff delivered to you. You open it or whatever. Sometimes you probably don't even open it, but you open it, inspect it, repackage it, or just reseal it and send it off again. Well, guess what? You're the fucking middleman of a crime ring, essentially.
Right. So all these products are bought with stolen goods, stolen credit cards, stolen. So like in our last scam where you paid them back versus a gift card, they just use that gift card to now scam somebody in a reshipping scam.
Yeah.
They send you 10 computers in one box and say, ship these to 10 different people. Open the box, inspect it, and then ship them out.
Yep.
You are now complicit in an illegal crime.
Because those are stolen goods.
Yeah. So this reshipping scam, if you're ever asked to receive goods and reship them, 100%.
Yeah.
100% that's a scam.
Work from home job scam.
Yep. Do not fall for that shit.
Nope.
Okay. So the third scam we're going to talk about is this, like, it's a task-based scam.
So the other day I see a text message from a guy named Blake who said, "Blake, here on behalf of InSource Tech. We received a referral indicating you are the talent we need. Please say yes or no to make more."
Basically, you're doing little tiny tasks for very little money.
Yeah, leaving reviews, liking videos, that kind of thing.
Yeah, promoting videos, liking videos. Just very small little tasks that take you 2 minutes and you'll receive $1. Right?
Yeah.
Well, that's $60 an hour. Basically, you're doing... So the hourly wage seems big because you're doing these little tasks, right?
Yeah.
Well...
So you're seeing all these little tasks as you do them build up in your little wallet or whatever.
Whatever platform they use.
Whatever platform they're using. So you're seeing your money increase, but if you want the higher paying tasks, you need to pay to be able to access those on that specific site. So you're seeing your money go up. Remember, you have not seen a fucking penny yet.
No.
But you see the money going up in your account.
Yep.
They say, well, now you've been doing so good at, stamping envelopes and shipping them off that we want to give you higher tasks, higher paying tasks, but you got to pay us to have access to those high tasks.
Yep. So they might tell you, okay, you're going to start on a Monday and you won't get your first check for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
During those 3 weeks, you're going to be doing tasks. You're going to be getting all this money. They have no intention of paying you. The only thing they want is for you to access the higher rating jobs, and you've fallen ass first into this scam.
They are making bank on these scams, guys.
Yeah, really
don't give them your money.
Yep.
Okay, guys, so the next work from home job scam is the cryptocurrency investment scam.
We're about to hear from a victim from right here in Michigan who fell for the scam. She told me it was like gambling. She was seeing the money in her account and it was going up, so she kept putting more in. The problem is the account was never hers and she doesn't have access to the thousands that she already put into it.
Now again, it's another umbrella work from home job scam, and the fact that you can be doing almost any task. The outlier is that it combines job fraud with cryptocurrency. Any job that pays in cryptocurrency can be susceptible to this.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. So it's not going to be like a cryptocurrency investing. It's going to be, that's how you're paid is in crypto.
Right.
So they're just trying to say, oh, we're ahead of the game, where we just don't deal with paper money or paychecks. We'll pay you in crypto, right?
Yeah.
So
we're high tech.
Yeah, we're high tech, exactly. So they have a little platform. You log on, you do your little jobs, and you see your crypto increasing.
Yeah.
Right?
Same as the last one. You see it, but you don't actually have the money in your hand.
You'll never get it, right? So you'll see your crypto going. You'll see it as being invested for you, and it's growing even when you're not doing work. Now you're going to say, holy shit, this is great. I'm making all this money. I'm going to cash this out.
Let me double down.
Let me double down. So then you got to go to the premium job application thing where they give you higher paying tasks.
But the commissions are higher.
But the commissions are higher. So you have to pay to get higher commissions. You're never getting any commissions, not even the lower ones, because once you pay them, they're gone.
Yeah.
All that crypto you saw, those were just numbers on a screen. They didn't mean shit. You're never getting paid.
And they will keep scamming you and taking your money until you stop.
Yep.
So
you keep giving them money.
Yeah, it's an ongoing thing. It could be.
Right. So if they tell you they're going to pay you in crypto, right there is a red flag.
Yeah.
But if you don't actually pull out of their wallet and put it into yours,
something's wrong.
Something's wrong. It's a huge work from home job scam right now.
Be careful. Yeah.
Another very popular work from home job scam is the mystery shopper.
He got an email from a LinkedIn associate that said, hey, I've been doing this secret shopper online for 6 weeks, and depending on how much time you have, you can make up to $2,000 on the side. And I thought, oh, sweet.
Harvey signed up for the secret shopper job with DSG Associates Inc. online. The next day, she was hired.
15 minutes of my time for $350. Sounds easy.
They mailed her an assignment package, which included 3 cashier's checks totaling $2,850 and a list of instructions.
Scam. Now, this is really close to the check overpayment scam.
Yeah, it's very similar.
But it's specifically for shopping either in brick and mortar or online.
Yeah, they'll do the same thing. They'll send you a check. They'll give you, say, a list of things that you need to buy, and you're supposed to rate the service and rate the cleanliness of the store and this and that and the other. And the list of stuff that you buy might only be $300. Well, they just gave you $1,000 to spend, and you're supposed to send back, along with the receipt that, shows what you spent, the rest of the money that you didn't send. Well, that $1,000 check is still pending your account. It hasn't cleared yet, and when the bank finds out, they are gonna take it out of your account, and you are out
$2,000.
$2,000.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So this is just the same as the check overpayment scam. The check overpayment scam can be for anything.
Right.
If you were being hired as a mystery, I was a mystery shopper for the Limited when I worked there. They would send me into stores just to see how people were getting along, right? Mm-hmm. A fake shopper just to see how things are going. But that was a real job. These mystery shopper scams, forget it. You are not going to be hired as a mystery shopper.
Yeah, and we'll tell you some really serious red flags for this one because there are many. Okay, so the next work from home scam is the data entry scam. And this one, they're paying you high pay for these entry-level positions like data entry. But in reality, you're not getting any money at all.
No. Yeah, so this is the way it works. You're getting your data entry is nothing. Anybody can enter data. You're not being hired for something like this. All right? If it's too good to be true, that's another red flag we're going to get into. It's just too good to be true. So what's going to happen is they want you to enter numbers into a spreadsheet, and like any monkey could do, right? But the thing is, you have to use their software.
Yeah.
You have to use their proprietary hardware.
Yeah.
You have to use their kits, their training manuals.
Yeah,
their courses. All this shit you have to buy up front to start this job out of your pocket.
Yeah.
That's the end of the job.
You're basically an Avon salesperson buying a kit.
But then instead of selling the kit,
you're stuck with it.
You're stuck with it, right? So that's all a data entry scam job is. You're going to pay for their proprietary stuff that they tell you need to set up your home office with this. You can buy it from us at this price. Mm-hmm. You're done. Once
you pay them, they disappear.
That's it. You will never hear from them again. Yeah,
unlike some of the other ones, they will keep taking your money and taking your money. This one, pretty much, they're just done.
That's it. So any entry-level scam that pays high dollars, like $50 an hour to enter data into a spreadsheet.
Yeah.
No, they are going to take your money and go.
So the next one we're going to talk about is scam number 7, and that is the social media recruitment scam.
Hi, I'm the recruitment manager at TikTok. All you need is a smartphone, spend 5 minutes a day watching TikTok videos, and you can earn up to 900 ringgit commission. No time or location restrictions.
This scam is another umbrella scam where it can be for any job, but they are using social media because your guard is down. They're using social media to recruit you because you're on Facebook. You think, I have a private Facebook group. All my friends are private. If someone is messaging me on Facebook, that means that it's secure.
Yeah, right. And that's where these scammers
It's a
come in.
guise.
Yeah, it really is. So that's where these scammers come in. So you'll see this girl on TikTok saying, oh, I make $100 an hour doing this.
Yeah.
Just type info for more info, and you'll type info. The problem is that, first of all, that's a scam. And other scammers will see that you're interested, and they'll reach out to you and say, oh, I saw you commented on Lucy's post that you were looking for a job. Well, I have that job.
Yeah, they'll fish. Scammers will fish on other people's scams to try to piggyback on that scam.
Yeah, that other person has reeled you in. They've hooked you onto the scam. Now this
Yeah.
other scammer is trying to pull you away. They're using the trust. You reached out first.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So you think it's legit.
Yeah.
Now these people, they can run a check over payment scam, a data entry scam. They can run any scam on you they want.
Yeah.
But you feel like because you reached out and you started the process.
You typed info so you're in control, but in the reality is they reeled you in.
Don't take any social media, any job off of social media.
Yeah, and if you do, make sure you get a lot of fucking information beforehand.
Yep. So this social media recruitment scam, they're just using your trust.
Yeah.
You're the one that initiates this. Why would you think you're being scammed? And that's how it works.
Yeah, so they're gonna set you up to fall for one of these other scams that we've already mentioned.
Yeah.
Or may mention.
Yeah. All right. So another very popular scam that is really hard to detect without the
it's dangerous.
It really is. Without some of these red flags we're out to discuss, is this phishing and identity theft scam.
Hiring hoaxes are exploding. Fake job listings pose real danger. So tonight, we're sharing a San Francisco man's close call with a bogus recruiter. We want to help you spot imposter HR people before they claim to hire you just to steal your identity.
Now, these scams are all over, like even Indeed job boards and LinkedIn job boards.
Yeah.
These guys are really good, but there are red flags to pick this out. So what it's going to look like is you're on LinkedIn. Somebody says, oh, you write SEO content. I need an SEO content writer. Fucking perfect, right?
Yeah, so the thing is, once you are connected with this person, they will start doing things out of order. Instead of just hiring you, they will say, oh, before we hire you, we need all this super personal information. We need your bank info to pay you. We need your ID. We need photos. We need your social security number. All of this stuff. So they're basically doing things way out of order from what a real job would actually have.
You're going to have to give all that shit up for a real job. Just not
before you're hired.
Not before you're hired.
Yeah.
And that's what these people do. They look like real companies. They might even have a real company website and all this. But you should see that when they're asking for your banking info and your social security info,
they're phishing.
They're phishing before you're hired. Mm-hmm. That's a big red flag. You will have to give that stuff up, but not before you're hired.
Yeah, and a lot of work from home jobs, you don't even have to give that information to. So
that's true. So this should be...
You're susceptible to identity theft if you're answering these questions and giving this info out.
Yeah, way susceptible. Yeah. Okay, the 9th work from home scam we're going to talk about is a really big one that we see as digital nomads.
Oh my God, see it all the time.
All the time, and it's the MLM scam.
Yeah.
I lost $25,000 in around 10 months.
I was a Herbalife distributor for 18 months, spent well over $7,000 and have not recouped any money.
I was an Herbalife distributor for less than 2 months and I lost almost $5,000.
In the 8 months that we were in, we lost at least $10,000.
Now, anything can be an MLM scam. You just have to know what to look out for, right?
Yeah.
This could be selling insurance. This could be selling vacations. This could be becoming a travel agent.
It's basically a fake business opportunity.
It is. It's exactly what it's billed as, is a business opportunity, not just work from home.
Yeah.
You're going to be your own fucking boss.
Yeah.
But it's fake.
Yeah.
Like, they might even have a real product, like, what are some of the...
Like a travel agency, for example.
Well, the travel agency, but a real product, it could be like skin creams and shit, or it could be travel. It can be anything you're selling, but you're not making money selling it.
Yeah, you're making your money through recruitment. So you recruit other people just like the person that recruited you. So you're creating your own downline by recruiting other people, and you make your money when they join. That's how you get your money. So if you get 10 people to join, that's 10 times your money. You're not getting your money from the actual job.
And you're actually not getting any money because 95% of the people that sign up for one of these MLM scams, they're upside down. They never make a penny.
Yeah.
95% of the people are out money on these MLM scams.
Yeah.
So, like I said, we're going to talk about some red flags later. But we want to get into these red flags specifically because they're so different. This is its own thing. Like a lot of the red flags we're going to get ready to discuss can apply to all of these. These have their own red flags.
Specific, yeah.
Yeah, like recruitment or an upline or downline, right?
Yeah. Expensive starter kits, for example.
Oh, yeah. Monthly fees.
Yeah.
Startup fees and monthly fees.
Or they want you to sell a product that is just like
junk.
Unsellable.
Right, yeah, right. But so this one is pretty insidious because it makes you think you're going to be your own boss. But anytime you have an upline or downline, a monthly fee or a startup fee or a recurring fee, these are MLM scams and you need to run.
Yeah, if your focus is on getting other people to do what someone else got you to do, it's a scam.
Yep, 100%.
Okay, so the last job scam, work from home job scam we are going to talk about is the at-home assembly scam, or sometimes like it's called an envelope stuffing scam because that's one of the popular things that it's used, how it's used.
Yep.
But it can be anything that involves your hands. If you don't have a computer and you want to work from home, they're going to try to get you with the at-home assembly scam.
Right. So now they want to get everybody, right? Not just tech people, but even if you're not tech savvy and you can't do data entry, they're going to say, well, you can stuff an envelope, right?
Yeah, I've seen one where they're like, it doesn't matter if you're 18 or 80.
Oh, I hate that lady. Yeah. So
I know,
but
that lady is bad.
this is a big scam, and it's one a lot of people are falling for. Like, if you're a stay-at-home mom and you don't have time to get on the computer, you just want to do this shit in your free time.
Yeah.
So this is an amalgamation of all these other scams. This could be a check overpayment scam. This could be a
buy a starter kit.
Buy a starter kit and pay a monthly fee scam. But if it's an at-home job and you're assembling things to reship out, it's a job scam.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it. If they're going to send you 5 different components to a computer and your job is to put it together and ship it, you are now in the middle of an illegal shipping scheme.
Right.
You might not go to jail, but you could.
Yeah, or if you're filling out envelopes and reshipping them, like, you're not getting paid $50 an hour to do that.
No.
So it's a scam.
It's all these should be easy to see, but maybe not so much that you're already into it a little bit.
And the desperation that people have when
sad.
they're looking for work from home jobs, because let's face it, you're looking for a work from home job because you're not happy with the 9 to 5. You're not able to meet ends with your kids. You want to stay home with your pets. All of that stuff can contribute to your desperation and your need and want to change your situation.
And they thrive on that shit.
They do, yeah.
All right, let's really quick take a look at some of these red flags that apply to all 10 of these scams. If you get, the sooner you spot just one of these red flags, you need to get that shit out of there. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Immediately. So let's really quick cover these and we'll get out of here.
Yeah. Okay, so the first red flag that we are going to talk about is the job itself seems unreal. For example, they'll have a really high pay for super simple work, or there'll be buzzwords like no experience needed, work from anywhere,
be your
start
own boss.
today.
Yeah,
stuff like that.
If the job seems unreal, if it seems too good to be true, it's an old saying for a reason. It's too good to be true.
Yeah, they will also have very vague job titles, which really doesn't even say what the job is, like virtual assistant, data entry, product tester, that kind of thing.
If it seems unreal, it is.
It's probably unreal. Okay, the number 2 red flag that we're going to talk about is the communication feels off. If someone is messaging you out of the blue, for one, totally wrong.
Yep.
But if they're messaging you with WhatsApp or Telegram or Facebook Messenger, the chances of it being a real job aren't unreal, but if that recruiter is also using stuff like a Gmail or Outlook account instead of an actual company domain, then it's probably a scam. The communication is not right for the situation.
Right. It is not professional. Scammers use free things like Gmail and WhatsApp.
Untraceable things.
Untraceable things. And businesses do not. If you're being recruited with a Gmail address or a WhatsApp or Telegram, you're done. That's it. It is a scam. That is all there is to it.
Yep.
So number 3, we already touched on a little bit, but this third red flag for work from home job scams is the money's flowing the wrong way.
Yeah.
If you're hired by a real company,
Yeah.
you will never pay them a penny.
Yeah.
Ever. Will never give cash to a company that hires you.
No.
But a scam will ask you to pay for your supplies up front or give a reoccurring monthly fee or initiation fee.
Or they'll send you a check and want you to reimburse them. You will never, never, never need to send money to someone else for any reason.
Right.
Ever.
Right. If you're hired for a job that requires you to put money in that direction, stop.
Yep.
Immediately stop.
Yeah. Okay, so the number 4 red flag that you need to look for, and this will take a little bit of work on your end, is the company itself doesn't check out. For example, the website has no history or reviews or real employees. There's no verifiable contact info. You can't find an HR person. You can't even find an address or a LinkedIn page.
Yeah, nobody on LinkedIn even has that as their employer.
Right.
Yeah.
When you ask questions, they're very vague, or they just dodge the answer completely.
Yeah.
The company is probably not legit.
Yeah, so you really have to look into these companies. So if they work for ABC Metal and they're using a Gmail address that says abcmetal@gmail, that's not a real company.
No.
These things should really pop out at
Yeah,
you.
red
Really,
flag alarm.
they should be out there really early. You should see these.
Yeah.
So another red flag is the information they want is too personal, too soon.
Yeah.
They want your ID, your social, your banking, your PayPal,
And they'll use buzzwords like, we need to verify your identity. Why? It's a work from home job.
yeah, so what? Yeah. But when they're asking for all that shit way up front, no. It 100% is a scam. Get out immediately.
Yeah, so the very last red flag that we are going to be talking about, I mean, there are tons and tons and tons, but this is the last one we are going to be talking about today because it is a big one, is that everything feels urgent.
Yeah.
They need you to act now, act fast, act today. They need confirmation in 1 hour.
Yeah, we've got somebody who wants to take the job, but you're our first pick. But it's always urgent. You always have to hurry up and send them money. Like if you take it now and if you put your deposit down on our proprietary software, the job is yours. Yeah. Anytime you're rushed into a decision, fake, done.
Yeah.
It is a job scam.
What it is they don't want you talking to your friends and your family and them helping you figure out that it is a scam. So they need you to do it immediately.
Yeah, that's always a red flag.
10 work from home job scams that we just covered. A few of them were umbrella jobs that could apply to thousands and thousands and thousands of work from home jobs. And we've talked about their red flags so you can identify them and not become one of those statistics we talked about earlier.
$500 million a year.
$500 million a year, and I bet it's a lot more than that.
Yeah, because people aren't admitting to it.
Yeah, I
I
wouldn't.
wouldn't.
I'd be embarrassed,
Yeah.
but you shouldn't necessarily be embarrassed. But if you don't want it to happen to you, look for those red flags.
And do not take a job you're not 100% on.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Definitely like and subscribe for more content like this because we have a bunch of work from home job scam videos coming out very soon, and we want you to see them. Until next time, lates.
I promise you, it is so stinking easy. Anybody can do it. An 18-year-old or an 80-year-old.